David's YouTube history will get him the big D penalty, and let's see why. It's probably really
David is
weird and
getting
Diddy.
exposed again. This time, his search history has
Honey, got
been
no
leaked by
beats,
some
y'all.
devious
So
Discord
yeah.
moderators that basically have decided that once again it's now time to expose all of the creepy stuff David was doing behind the scenes. Now, if you saw the last video I did about David's girlfriend or girl who is his friend, Asia, and some of the weird stuff that she had going on, she was on live stream with him.
David had literally zero reason. Like, he was popping it. She seemed like a real cool. Like, it's really crazy how, like, the coolest and chillest, like, seeming like, you know, just good vibe, bad people could be really on some real sick ass weird shit, bro. He was just living a lie, bro. Dead ass on TikTok doing all this little edgy ass quirky shit, and he really like a murderer, killer, evil ass pedophile.
Some A minors, okay, talking about he's a gooner, I'm a gooner. Okay, so he definitely was doing some creepy stuff. Asia was joking how let me look through your TikTok likes, because she knew that the stuff that he's gonna be liking on TikTok is creepy. All right, but now David's search history is getting exposed, and it's pretty dark and disgusting. And I'm gonna break it all down to you in this video.
I've been watching so many live, bro. What's going on in the world with all these pedophiles, bro? Like, I keep seeing these niggas on, like, there's always another story, bro. When's the story gonna end? When are we gonna exonerate these niggas? Exonerate, I don't even know that's the right word, but
is the first of it that's come about. Okay, let me just pull this up for you guys. So this is what's just come out right here. Okay, so basically, okay, one of David's Discord moderators has essentially posted a TikTok, basically screenshots allegedly exposing David's YouTube search history. Okay, so basically, all right, I'm going to read you the title of this, but then I've actually got all the screenshots in a document, and this is going super viral on TikTok right now. But basically, this is a mega tweet. He said,
"Hello, my name is Will. Before anything, I would like to preface that I obtained these accounts from David himself and did not do any illegal activity to gain access to them." Oh, bro. Probably have it like. I figured now would be a more appropriate time to post these haunting and disturbing pieces of information for the media and the general public who would never get to see these things. I believe that this will be a very useful for the public that would fake David would play all of my type of knowing him surprised me greatly. I'm very excited that he got down with this terrible path on which only just for the perfect words that has hurt and ultimately destroy lives of and the family of flesh reavers and I truly wish only for the best for me and everyone else, everyone close. That thank you for the God bless you all. Alright, so I said it 2 times. Now he a tweaker and a weirdo.
Hello, my name is Will. Before anything, I would like to preface I obtained these accounts from David himself, and I did not do any illegal activities to gain access to them. I figured now would be a more appropriate time to post these haunting and disturbing pieces of information for the media and general public who would never get to see these things. I believe this will be very useful for the public. The facade that David played all in my time of knowing him surprises me greatly, and I'm very sad that he's gone down this terrible path. I wish only justice for the poor girls he has hurt, girls, plural, and has ultimately destroyed the lives of, and the family of Celeste Rivas Hernandez. I truly wish only the best for your family and everyone else. Thank you. God bless. Okay. He said he's exposing dark secrets from David's past. Okay, so I'm going to show you what this is all about.
Finally, bro.
So essentially, I've got everything here in a document. Obviously, we knew that he used to go by the name Chronic Ant. All right, he also had David's gaming channel and more David. He had a bunch of different channels. I was surprised there were more channels we didn't even know about. Okay, but they're all here, and this brave Discord mod has exposed everything. So as you can see here, okay, this is pretty crazy. So there was a video uploaded in August 2025 on the topic of missing children in Virginia, and apparently, so David had watched this video about missing children in Virginia after Celeste had been killed. So that's already creepy, but I'll show you the video that he was watching just so you know. You can actually see and look and get into the mind of this is the type of content that David was sat around watching whilst everybody was searching for this dead little girl.
You've likely seen these videos on social media claiming there's been a mass abduction of children recently reported missing in Virginia. I'm Kelsey Jones, and as we reported, state police say that's not the case. But I'm still diving deeper to learn why these cases are still a cause for concern. This week, Virginia State Police shut down rumors that recently reported missing children in Virginia are the victims of a mass abduction.
Imagine, like, bro, just like that shit got me terrifying. For like who the first time who was in Virginia, bro? That's where all the weird niggas was probably hiding. Cause who was in Virginia, bro? Like what's in Virginia, bro? Nobody regular is in Virginia. That's like how Ohio used to be, bro. And I'm not even gonna talk about that weird, odd, little, stupid TikTok ish. But that, like, you feel me? Who? It's where all the weirdos at. So I'd be so afraid if I was like a young girl or a young man in Virginia, bro. Like this is crazy. Like why is the world even like this?
When there's information out there that's not necessarily accurate, that's not helpful for for law enforcement, for parents who are looking for their children. What is true is that nearly 100 kids were reported missing to law enforcement agencies across Virginia from August 3rd to August 9th. According to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, 91% of their unsolved cases are usually endangered runaways. They often see a spike in these cases in the spring and summer. Leamy came so far with the Nazi a spike in these cases are usually endangered runaways. They often see a spike in these cases in the spring and summer. Leamy King so firm with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children say while the recent mass abduction theories are false, it doesn't mean children who run away aren't in danger. And it also doesn't mean they don't deserve the attention of law enforcement.
Is watching, bro. And for like obviously we know why now. That is just like that is really creepy and weird. And he was making all these songs. I remember back in the day for like when Romano Homicide, all them songs for I used to be like it really used to put me in the feels, bro. But I was really feeling him and like in my emotions. And we went on the same emotions. He was having emotions about killing a girl as a child and he's a predator. I wasn't that. I was just in goddamn 9th grade, 10th grade. See what I'm saying? So that's just like wow, bro.
To help find them. They're at risk for recruitment into child sex trafficking. They face a lot of dangers on the street.
That's crazy.
According to state police, local law enforcement departments have 2 hours to report a missing child case to state police once they receive it. But only cases when an abduction is suspected get an Amber Alert. But just last year, the Cody Alert, launched in Virginia, is a statewide alert for missing children who police considered endangered children. Even if an abduction is not suspected, Delegate A.C. Cardozo wrote the Cody Alert law in honor of a Hampton boy who went missing and is presumed dead. There was no Amber Alert for him.
We don't want to waste time. We want things to move very quickly because generally if someone's been missing more than 48 hours, the chances of finding them dramatically lowers.
State police have issued 25 Cody alerts this year. All of the children were found. Most of the 7 cities call for a search when taking a report for a missing child. It's up to each police department to decide how far they go to find them.
So how creepy is that? After the little girl had gone missing that he had allegedly murdered, he's watching videos about what goes down when little kids go missing, and how the rumors and info spreads on TikTok and the mass abduction rumors are fake. Maybe he's looking at this thinking this is going to be his defense. He's going to blame it on a mass abduction. It's weird as hell, but that's not all. There's actually some really disturbing stuff coming out here.
Weird.
So the next thing that he was seen looking up was how to say the word period in Spanish. And I'll show you the video. I'll show you all the videos that David is watching. We'll get a full picture as long as it's nothing illegal. But this is what was going around. So why would he want to know that? Well, his Spanish-speaking underage girlfriend, maybe she missed her periodo. But this is what he's watching.
Periodo.
Weird, right?
What are
Very
you doing
weird.
with your life,
Very weird. So basically, the next thing
what
that
do
he
you
was
expect from
caught
you
looking at was
romantic
birth
homicide?
control method. How to log birth control
he did
method
not lie.
on the
At least
flow
he ain't cat, right?
period tracker. Okay,
Yeah, you're not being
that's
no
what
joke.
he was out here looking
No
up, and
bullshit.
it gets worse and worse because all of these search histories, they tell a story. They all tell a story. So this is the video that he was watching about. He's watching how to pronounce period in Spanish, and then he's looking up how to log birth control methods on the flow period tracker.
As I write on this main screen, right, make sure you tap on where it says contraception right there. As you see right there, tap on that.
So he got her pregnant.
Now you're gonna write on this main screen right here, and
Right,
then you
what
can
the
decide
fuck
on
wrong
what
with this
type
nigga,
of birth
bruh?
control that you use.
That's what I'm
Why does he
now.
need to know how to do this? It's weird as hell, right? So in addition to that, this is probably the most terrifying, disturbing parts of his watch history. these are videos with millions of views, and I won't show you these. And they've all been blurred. But it's live birth, C-section surgery, newborn gets gash on face from C-section scalpel. What to expect during a C-section? Is he looking that up because he expecting her to have a C-section? Is he looking that up because he's planning to do a C-section? This guy is absolutely disturbed and deranged. Now, I'm not going to show you.
Fuck. Like, these niggas living in our world, amongst us in society, bro. We was absorbing and indulging in this nigga music, bro. He was speaking to the masses, bro. And this is the type shit these niggas is on, cuz. Like, this is what he on, cuz. I'm so, like, this type of shit be making, like, I'm already feeling sick. This type of shit made me, like, you feel me? This shit is sick as hell. Like, what the fuck? Dog, what the fuck?
These videos that he was watching, okay? But the videos, they're exactly what you would think, okay? And here's people in the comments describing and discussing the video, saying, what business could he possibly have watching that last slide? And saying Celeste was pregnant. He was likely trying to decipher how to remove and dispose of the fetus after murdering her. Said she was pregnant. He was probably trying to learn how to deliver a baby at home since she couldn't go to the hospital to deliver the baby herself since she's a missing child. Dude, that's seriously confusing me right now. People saying the last slide, I'm confused on what it is. A bunch of things about childbirth. Videos showing live childbirth. It's disgusting.
Jeez.
Okay? Super, super creepy. Now, obviously, I can't show you these things. I don't want to show you these things, but I've looked it up and I've seen these thumbnails, and it is actually just, it's disturbing. Okay? It's obviously, it's what you think it is. Now, this doesn't even need explanation. A lot of people have been asking what this whole thing is about, you know, how on earth did David, we saw in the paperwork that he had apparently taken her on trips all around the country, taken to meet the family in Texas, taken her to New York, even taken her internationally to London, allegedly. And what is this? He's looked up what is United Airlines unaccompanied minor policy. Bruv, can we just skip the trial? Can we just skip it? Are you having a joke? Are you kidding? This is really what he was looking up. United Airlines unaccompanied minor policy. It's a joke. Okay, so there's some screenshots here of the video, right? The fact he was looking this up, right, bro, I mean, the trial's a formality at this point, bro. The unaccompanied minor service is mandatory for kids between the ages of 5 to 14. The service is optional for minors between the ages of 15 to 17. Well, she didn't even make it to 15. Unaccompanied minor tickets must be booked directly through the United Airlines website. You can also use other official channels. The service is only offered on a non-stop United or United Express flight. Airport guidelines. Check-in must be done directly through the airport ticket counter. The airport staff will check the minor traveler's documents, and a special wristband and an envelope to carry the travel documents are issued to the minor at check-in. Arrival airport protocols for parent guardian. The child traveller must wait at the airport upon arrival, and a United agent will arrive and get them. The agent will escort the child to the parent or guardian who is present at the airport to pick up the child. If the parent or guardian is not required to go through customs, they'll have to get a gate pass. The gate pass can be acquired at the ticket. So David's watching all of this as information because he's going to fly this minor around. Documentation required, photo ID, passport, license. What, like the passport that we found in
so bad
on the side of the freeway?
This shit is so bad.
When the investigators were looking, bro, this is a joke. Contact details and addresses, information of the adult dropping the child off at the departure airport, name, contact number, address, and a copy of the photo ID of the adult who will be picking up the minor traveller at the arrival airport. Okay,
right now.
And this next pit's chilling too. Look, he was on here looking for sound effects, right? Kids playing in a park sound effect ambience. Child giggling, kids laughing sound effect ambience. Group of children laughing. Children playing, background noise. Children playing in a park sound. Children running. What is wrong with this man? What is wrong with this man? So this is an example. This is what he was hearing and seeing.
Oh, well, I ain't saying to like this man on YouTube, but I just don't see the purpose, bro. What the fuck, man? Like, what? I don't forget.
You're not going to believe what's next. This guy just told on himself endlessly. You're not going to believe what. Well, you are going to believe what's next. He discusses how to erase and factory reset your MacBook in 2026. How to erase and reset a Mac back to factory default. How to factory reset a MacBook Pro. Nice. Nice. How to delete Instagram chat from both sides 2024. This is the dumbest criminal in the world. How to delete all Snapchat conversations.
This is fucking crazy.
This really happened.
Like,
This is
this like I have no comment. I'm glad he didn't hide his tracks. I'm glad this shit is just like I'm glad he's fucking stupid. God made him like that because you know what? God didn't make a kid like that. He became it by the devil, but the devil made him stupid, and he's stupid as fuck. Like this, I mean, stupid ass nigga, stupid ass thing to do, fucking with kids and then killing a child. Like when you had all this shit out, everything behind your hands, you still want to fuck with a child, bro. Your ass is a fucking like, bro. He worries like it's not even a word to put on this nigga, bro. Real shit. Like,
bro, this guy's an idiot. Bro. This guy's an idiot, right? Like, he's doing a soft white underbelly interview, R-word interview, James. He sat there watching interviews with other R-words. What is he picking up tips? What is wrong with this guy, bro? I'm not even going to show you a clip from this, okay? He also had clips from video games with dismemberment. 9 games with awesome dismemberments. This guy is so dumb. His YouTube history tells the entire story. It's a joke, right? It's a joke. So look at this. I'm not even sure I want to show you this. I might blur this. I might actually blur this out. I probably will blur this out when I actually release the video. So what you see in the next part of this video might be blurred out, but I'm going to still watch it and sort of get an idea to be safe. Okay, but I'm going
to make combat feel even more gory or silly, depending on the mood you're in.
Like, with the context, like, this shit is so weird, bro. Like, this nigga is a fucking
Get ready for
creep,
9 games.
Dead ass creep. I don't know what this nigga sees right now.
That just this.
I don't even know why that's on YouTube.
That just pissed me off, man. This guy's a fucking disgusting creep. He was really doing that stuff. This is so disturbing. Right. The fact that he's sat in his crib watching this stuff when this is really what he's got going on, and I'm seeing this being depicted in video games. He was really doing the stuff that we're seeing in this video. I will have had to have blur it. That's so disturbing, bro. Bro, this guy is disgusting, bro. I cannot wait to see David lifed off forever. Potentially getting the death penalty, bro. This guy's absolutely disgusting. I can't believe that this is what he sat there watching. 9 games with awesome dismemberment. It's a joke, right? Let me just watch a little bit more of this so I can see what he experienced and what he was watching. But this guy is twisted. This guy is twisted on another level.
Fuck.
With great dismemberment. The Soldier of Fortune series is the granddaddy of blowing off virtual limbs. These brutal shooters were incredibly gory thanks to Raven Software's Ghoul engine. Each enemy had 26 different gore zones that all reacted differently to the impact of bullets. The dismemberment system was way ahead of its time and still looks impressive.
One of the most disturbing things that I've seen in this whole thing, to be honest with you, that's actually giving me chills. This guy was really doing that, and then he was sat there looking up in games with awesome dismemberment. Ain't nothing awesome about it. Ain't nothing awesome about this guy that's going to be spending his life in jail and hopefully facing a death penalty, man.
God, folks, send this nigga where he needs to be. Like, what?
And that's not all. Okay. He was looking up a bunch of gory games, upcoming gore games, like, 8 new and brutal. Does that say gang or gore? Indie games. Is it gory indie games? All right. This is what he was watching. I'm hoping this isn't as bad, but this might be just
Next game on the list is a very special one. This game is set to deliver the most realistic gore that has ever been produced in any video game ever. Let's look at it. I present to you Ill, not to be mistaken for Illness, which is a copycat of this game. This one will be a more slow-paced horror experience with a huge emphasis on dismemberment in super realistic ways. Many people, however, are claiming that the developers have only showed pre-rendered footage of the game because it looks almost too good to be true. But the developers are still standing their ground and saying that this is actual in-game footage. However, time will tell whether this is real or not. But for a lot more information, don't miss my full cover.
So he's watching all these videos about the goriest, craziest, and most realistic gore games, bro.
I'm not even in the bathroom. So.
This guy's an idiot, bro. This guy's cooked. how to look at your past streams on Twitch. You can look at past streams, but I thought you deleted everything. Remember when you were streaming with your minor, and you said delete everything? Oh, but people are going to be able to pull it up. We pulled it up. Good thing somebody was screen recording it. This guy was sat at home on YouTube panicking, snitching on himself. Every single time he searched something on YouTube, he was snitching on himself, okay? And...
Perfect.
My YouTube search history is crazy for all the research that I've done, but I'll keep it real with you. Like, I would throw up my YouTube search history because I got nothing to hide and I could explain everything. You can't explain any of this shit. Can't explain any of this. This is so disturbing. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe how much self-snitching is actually going on. I just can't believe how much this guy told on himself. So the person that had access to this account, they'd also show off David's childhood channel where he was posting sort of early Minecraft videos. It said this is David's childhood channel with a video that he had previewed before, but now in full, the channel also has a video of him playing the piano as a kid. So this is kind of like proof. This is kind of like proof that this is legit, okay? And they're saying this is how to pronounce Alyssa correctly. I don't really understand that one. Apparently this is a creator by the same name who collaborated with David. They commented, "Bro, I'm freaking out. I can't believe I streamed with this guy. None of us could have known what was going on. It's still unbelievable to me. He thought he would never get caught being a PDF and murderer. Someone said they was on the phone with David. So the girl that pronounced Alyssa part made my heart drop." Okay. There's also some very, very dark videos from the channel Pursuit of Wonder. This is a channel that talks about psychology and mental health. And as you can see here, he was watching some super creepy stuff. The unsettling psychology of covert narcissism. Death is way scarier than you think. So he's allegedly killed somebody, and then he's sitting there watching videos on YouTube of like, well, actually, what did this person I killed experience when I killed them? That's really what he's actually sat here on YouTube searching for. It's insane. What's this? How to be miserable for the something. Why being open-minded is dangerous. All right, so let's see a bit of this death video just to see what he was looking at.
Death, the most terrifying of evils, is nothing to us. Because as
shit.
long as we
really
exist, death is not present. Whereas when death is present, we do not exist. It is nothing to those who live, since to them it does not exist. And it is nothing to those who have died, since they no longer exist. Epicurus. Some of us might think about death often. Others of us, less so. Some of us might not think about it much at all. Regardless of how much or how little one might think about death, it is, of course, nonetheless, the fate of us all. If we did think about anything to adapt King's implication of death.
Somebody's watching videos all about how years unsettling psychology of a covert narcissist. I wonder if this is because he realized this is what he was. Or he...
Ignorance is bliss, bro. This little weird motherfucker, I'm just not watching it. I don't know what you're gonna keep.
He was thinking, "God, maybe I am a narcissist."
Like most kids, he found himself a part of a few small friend groups. Unlike most kids, however, he had not shaken those central feelings of sadness and isolation. He was extremely self-critical, self-loathing, and self-fixated. Several years later, in 8th grade, Talon found himself in his first real relationship. After being introduced to a girl named Stephanie through mutual friends who were dating and wanted their friends to date, Talon and Stephanie began dating, which they continued to do for just over 2 months. Things were going relatively well, all things considered for an 8th grade relationship, until Stephanie was in a terrible car accident with her parents. Everyone survived, but her father was paralyzed, which ultimately sent Stephanie's family into financial ruin. Stephanie suffered life-changing injuries as well, and she had to spend several weeks in the hospital. Her life and physical abilities would never be the same again. For financial and family reasons, not long after the accident, Stephanie moved to a different town, and her relationship with Talon ended. Of course that happens to me in my first relationship, Talon said to his friend Maggie as they sat together at lunch several days following Stephanie's move.
Yo, it used to be some bad shit named Maggie and 8th grade, folks. Oh my gosh, she used to be so OC, folks. Like, when they little shit bad, gang. But then she just wasn't nothing no more. But she probably bad right now. I'll find her right now. No bullshit. I'll find her right now.
Maggie had just been rejected by her crush, whom one of her friends began dating instead. She was having anything but a good time in the anarchy of the 8th grade social world, and she felt an affinity with Talon's situation. She wanted to connect with him, to help him and have him help her. Do you still talk to her? Maggie asked Talon. No, she pretty much abandoned me completely. Talon responded with disdain. Oh man, I'm so sorry.
So this stuff's really kind of unsettling, just the way that he's watching these videos. Now, this is a really, really odd one. So that third video was, this is how to be miserable for the rest of your life. And basically, it's a video on how to ruin your life. And he was really sat there watching that too.
Ruining your life is easy.
Knowing that he had just done this.
It can be accomplished in 15 easy steps. Anybody can do it. And that's perfect, because doing things that anybody can do is part of step 1. 1. Do the easy things. Always do the easy things now and save the hard things for later. Since it's always now, that should make everything easy and nothing hard. Simply put everything off that's arduous, challenging, or intimidating, and you'll never encounter any of those things. Because the easy things never lead to harder, more difficult situations.
Do you think he was thinking about how hard it would have been to actually get rid of the body? That's what he was putting off. Because a lot of people have been wondering, why didn't he actually get rid of the body? Why did he leave it in his own car outside of his own house? Okay. Now, what's really crazy, there's also several videos that feature kind of voicemails from Psycho X's. And let's not forget that he had, you know, sampled Celeste's voice in a sort of frantic voicemail, you know, and he put it on his album. Even though the album released a couple of days after she died, he chose to include the voicemail from her. Okay.
No bully, like,
and it seemed like in the midst of all this other
tip. I'm gonna get out tip. Just don't partake in no weird ish, folks. Don't watch no shit like this, because it fucks with your mind, folks. I'm telling you, ignorance is bliss. Curiosity killed the cat. Straight up.
Weird stuff that he was watching.
I don't know, watch this.
He was looking at other people's voice notes. Because I meant literally nothing to you. So this is probably what inspired him to include Celeste's voice on the album. So here's the snippets he was watching.
A lot, and I'm sorry that I'm crying right now, but I'm drunk, and I miss you so much. And I know that this is bullshit, because you found a new perfect girl for you. But I miss you so much. And I can't say that I love you, because that's a huge ass word, but I'm sorry, this is bullshit. I miss you a lot, and you were one of my best friends, and there's a lot of alcohol in my system right now, so you could just ignore all of this message, because I miss you so much.
So these are eerily similar to the voicemail that he ended up including on his album of Celeste talking. It makes you wonder, did he use some AI? Did he actually have Celeste talking, or did he AI that into her voice and use snippets from other people? Because there's another voicemail that sounds eerily similar to the one that he included in his album that was Celeste talking. Listen to this one that was in his history.
I should just drop everything I knew about you and pretend that we never even happened. Pretend I didn't approach you and try to build a bond that I know I messed up, but I can't pretend that it didn't happen. I saw so much going for you, you know? So much positivity, even though you never failed to push me back down. I'm not blaming you, though. And of course, like every other voicemail I practice in my head, this isn't coming out the way that I wanted it to. But I just want to know, did you actually care about me? Or was it really just a game? Like, you befriended me, and then it actually became legit, and things both went wrong in our own lives, and then you got stuck with me, and then you just decided you didn't need me anymore, and you needed a reason. You needed a reason to hate me so you could shut me out. Then I would be trying to call you, right? That's what it was, right?
So there was also a video in that search history. It was like a Mr. Rogers video saying, "I'm so proud of you." And I'm pretty sure there were voice notes from Celeste talking about, "I'm so proud of you, David." And, you know, we end up hearing that too. So this is what he was watching.
You know, that's how you can tell when you're grown up inside. You're sure that what you're planning and doing are things that can be a real help to you and your neighbor. I'm proud of you, you know that. I hope you do.
Nobody's proud of David, right? And here's to show just how lame and uncreative he was, right? His deluxe album was called Mars Essence. He's on here looking up how to, he don't even know how to pronounce this word. He just like, he's trying to come up with this fake deep, I'm 14 and this is deep type approach for his album. He don't even know how to pronounce these words, okay? And so he announced this deluxe album, right? The album was announced on Celeste's birthday, September 7th, 2025, right? Just after, or like just around the time that the body's getting towed away, right? And he's basically over here looking up how to pronounce this and looking up all of this other stuff that is basically this gory stuff, how to, you know, what it's like to dismember a body in video games and all this crazy stuff, right? This is insane, right? Everybody that said they were excited for this album, I'm gonna need answers. So many answers from all of you guys, bro. It is crazy, okay? But anyway, he would be searching for GTA gore mods, comparing gore mods in GTA, blood and gore in GTA 5 mod. He was just obsessed with gore. He was still obsessed with gore right up to the end. And what's really interesting is after this, he would also watch a private video from his own gaming channel, right? A private video of this is how it feels with an unseen photo along with it, right? And so this is apparently the photo that had never been seen of David. I guess this is like some kind of rock sculpture. It looks a bit like Stonehenge in the UK, but that's not what it is. This next one's crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, this next one's crazy. So apparently David was a big fan of Central C's ex-girlfriend, all right, Madeline Argy. So you know what I'm saying, Central, she might have had a little bit of competition there.
Oh, right? Hell no, bruh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This nigga got it, bro. No. This nigga, like, he really got it, bro. Like, this shit is so, like, deviant, folk. Like, this shit is so weird. He really got it, bro. No, he really got it, yo.
Listen, all right? I'm not going to lie. As much as I dislike Central C, all right, you'd much rather be dating Central C than David. That's all I'm going to say, okay? This could have been his next victim, all right? You got to be careful. You got to be careful out here, okay? Madeline, you got to look out, all right? If it ain't Central C,
this shit
it's like, David, please. You'd be better off chilling with Digger D. All right,
at least nigga, all right, it's like one more thing.
When Digger D catches a body, it's more justified. But anyway, okay, the person that posted this would explain how he actually accessed the search history. People are saying, how did you even get this? So it says in the caption, David gave it to him. They might have been friends before. It says maybe he just logged in to YouTube on his TV once and it just stayed there. Said it's on his PS5 he sent me. All the accounts were left logged in, even his Netflix, which I now freely use. This kid is still using David's Netflix account.
That shit kind of weird.
So David is such a dumb criminal. He didn't even think. He's sending some kid a PS5 that's still logged in as him on YouTube, and the kids get able to see all of David's watch history. That's insane, and that's true. That's a real thing that happened, right? I've logged into the PS5 and probably a few people, probably a couple people out there, probably a couple of my homies got my search history. But you know what's good? I got nothing to hide, right? Maybe there's a couple embarrassing tunes in there, all right? Couple of, I don't even know, just some weird shit. This type of stuff that I'm looking up, but like realistically, David was doing way too much. This was so dark. I actually couldn't believe how wild some of this stuff.
Jeez. Hey, that was David's YouTube history. Will get him the death penalty. I mean, he did not lie. And he did not beat around the bush. He's very, very sick, man. Not a man. He's very, very sick. Pussy. Hey, I can't even say GTA. Hey, but that's the video. Y'all comment, like, subscribe, comment, subscribe, comment, like, comment, subscribe. All right.